रमापति यनुपति सीतापति श्रीपति वैकुंठारिपति चराचरपति लक्ष्मीपति पाहि माम्। ओम श्री लक्ष्मी नारायणाय नमः। बोल श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। It's okay. Hold it tightly there. And devotees, we can all join in chanting SWAHA as the offerings are made. Huh? Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavituvarenam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Prajapate Swaha. Om Indraya Swaha. Om Agni Swaha. Om Somaya Swaha. Om Bhu Swaha. Om Bhva Swaha. Om Swaha Swaha. Om Ganganapate Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha Swaha. Om Namah Chandikaya Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Shri Sita Ramachandraya Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Pavan Putraya Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Vishnave Namaha Swaha. Om Brahmane Namaha Swaha. Om Suryaya Namaha Swaha. Om Navgraha Devatabhyo Namaha Swaha. Sit down. Offer this. Om Shri Tengti Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Parvam Paramatmane Shri Ranga Pahi Pahi Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Shri Sarva Devta Sarva Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Achman around 3 times again. Sarva Paparam Divyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Mayadatam Grihana Parameshwara Iti Achmanyam. Fund the flame, different directions. Om Banaspati Rasod Bhuto Gandhadyo Gandhautama Agre Sarva Devanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihtam Iti Dhupam. Yeah, good. Focus upon Sri Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Offer it here. Bolisya Pati Ramachandra Ki Jai. And we do Aarti around the fire there and for Ramayana also. No, you could do it separate. Om Agni Jyotir Suryo Jyotir Varcho Jyotir Swaha. Sajam Shabati Sanyuktam Mahina Yogi Sammaya Dipam Dhyana Devesha Trailokita Nirasa. Bol Siapati Ramachandra Ki Jai. Before our Ramleela play, of course, for this evening, put on by the wonderful devotees of the Shivgana organization, led by, of course, a number of pundits, but the main organizer will be narrating this evening, Sri Krishnamurti Ramjaji, the executive members, and they continue to perform wonderful work in support of Sanatana Dharma. And this is evidenced by the wonderful support that they have, the number of pundits that are associated with them, including Pandit Balaram Pasarji, myself, and all the other pundits who I mentioned earlier. sitting here, we have two young pundits as well, sons of Pandit Satish, and indeed they're doing wonderful work. So I commend all who have come out, and maybe, I will say it, many of our teachers and our devotees from San Grande area who are not here today, I trust that they will enjoy it by looking at it on the live stream and on ITV later on. So, as is customary, we do just a few verses relevant to the katha that's being enacted this evening. So I ask you to sit upright as we focus upon Prabhu Shri Ram. Om Varnanam Artha Sanghanam Rasanam Chandasam Api Mangalanam Chakartaro Vande Vani Vinayako Om Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwasarupino Yadhyam Vinana Pashyanti Siddha Swantastameshwaram Om Bande Bodhamayam Nityam Guru Shankara Rupino Yamashrito Hipakropi Siddha Sarvatya Vandate Neelam Mujishamala Komalangam Sita Samaropita Bhavamagam Pano Mahasayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshinatham Atulita Maladhamam Hema Shailavadeyam Danujavar Krishano Jnani Namaranamyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranamadisham Raghupati Priyabhaktam Vatajatam Namami Om Pavan Putraya Namaha. And devotees at least, the chorus we can join in chanting Jai Ram Shri Ram. Pavanatanaya Punika Siapati Ramchandra ki, and devotees. I won't take up much more of your time. We are already a little bit later than usual this evening. I ask that you bow your heads, you can remain seated, and Jai Shri Sita Ram. Om Apadam Pahartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyam. Om Shri Sita Ramachandraya Namah. Boli Siapati Ramachandra ki, Swaha Mata ki, Satya Sanatan Dharma ki.
Let's give them a round of applause as they make their way off stage, led by Hanuman Baba. Come on audience, let's give them a round of applause. I think they deserve it.
विनाशक जन सुखदायक विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक मंगलम गणेश देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम मम गम गसा धन मदन मदन मद मग निनि धनि 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 नम मदनि सा मदनि सा मदनि सा मदनि सा जन सुखदायक विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम निसा निसा सनिधम मगम सागा निसा तू ही शक्ति तू ही विधान देवा तू ही वेद पुराण तू ही शक्ति तू ही विधान देवा तू ही वेद पुराण गजाननं भूतगणादि सेवितं उमासुतं शोक विनाशकारकं मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशा सगनि मन विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशा देवा गणपति देवा
Sitaram, everyone. Tonight we shall do a scene from Lanka Khan. It's a katha about a very little known relative of Ravan by the name of Ahiravan. The katha starts that when Ravan's son Indrajit, also known as Meghnad, was killed by Lakshmanji in battle, the mighty Lord of Lanka, Ravan, sought revenge against Sri Ram and Lakshman. In this anguished state of mind, Ravan decided to do devotions to Bhagwan Shiv. He paced up and down his palace, anguished. And finally he decided that he would pray to Bhagwan Shiv, his Ish Devata. Ravan sits and he meditates, hoping that Lord Shiva would grant him a solution to his difficulties. He tries to control his emotions and focus on that great weight of the Trishul, the play of the Dhamra, Natraj, Shankar Bhagwan. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. At that time, simultaneously, Ahiravan sits on his throne with his courtiers in Patalo. Ahiravan was a master of black magic and illusion, making him a formidable adversary to anyone. Ahiravan possessed great tantric powers, and he was a great devotee of Mata Chamundi Devi. Ahiravan, or Mahiravan as he's also known, as he's relaxing in his palace at the time with his courtiers, he divined that Ravan, the Lord of Lanka, his father, was in trouble. He sits down again and he relaxes. He also focuses and thinks of Lord Shiva, trying to divine what it is that is troubling his mind. He knows not what it is. Both father and son, unknown to them, this divine Leela is being played. Lord Ravan, the king of Lanka, continues meditating on Lordship. Through the divine grace of Lordship, Ahiravan realized that it was his father who was in trouble. He got up in haste and motioned to his soldiers, "I shall go to Lanka immediately. It seems that my father is in very serious difficulties. I shall go to his assistance as it is my duty as his son." Immediately, Ahiravan departs for Lanka. Ahiravan enters the city of Lanka and rushes towards the palace, towards the royal chambers of Lankesh, Ravan, the king of Lanka. Ravan opens his eyes. He gets up. He senses that his son is here. Ahiravan bows to his father and they embrace. Ravan then relates the source of his difficulties and discusses his sorrows. However, instead of helping him fight the war, Ahiravan came up with a shortcut to end the war, he thought. Using Ravan's emotionally weakened state, he asked Ravan to allow him to take the Prince of Ayodhya, Bhagavan Shri Ram, and his brother Lakshman as a Narbali, or a human offering, at his next tantric yagna. Ravan agreed, as he was emotionally imbalanced at that stage, and he was afraid of losing the war. It is important to note that if Ravan wasn't at his weakened state of mind, he would not have acceded to Ahiravan's request, because that was against the rules of war at that time. Ahiravan vows to capture Sri Ram and Lakshman and sacrifice them to the great goddess Chamundi, that great Mahamaya, hoping to derive great powers in return. Ahiravan then journeys to the encampment of Sri Ram and the Banaras. In the meantime, Vibhishan, Ravan's brother, who had defected to Sri Ram's side, learned of Ahiravan's plot and warned Sri Ram and Lakshman. He knew of Ahiravan's mastery over magic and advised them to be cautious. He asked Hanumanji to keep guard over them. He also warned Hanuman Baba that Ahiravan is a master of disguise and to be careful of any trickery. Hanumanji, ever loyal to Bhagwan Sri Ram, took it upon himself to protect his beloved master and his brother. He created a protective shield around Ram and Lakshman, dwelling using his tail, ensuring that no harm could come to them. Ahiravan tries to enter the place where Ram and Lakshman are sleeping. In various disguises, he tries to dupe Hanumanji, but Hanumanji manages to thwart him. Finally, he assumes the disguise of Vibhishan himself, and having tricked Hanumanji this time, he enters the palace and he manages to carry away Ram and Lakshman to Patalu. On stage now, we have Hanumanji and the Vanas. They have now discovered that Sri Ram and Lakshman is missing. He apparently has disappeared. Hanumanji is very upset because it was his responsibility. He took a vow. He said he would protect Sri Ram and Lakshman from harm. And now both of them have disappeared. Apparently they have been kidnapped. Hanumanji vows to rescue them and sought guidance from Vibhishan, who advises him to immediately go in search of Sri Ram and Lakshman. Hanumanji then leaves, searching for Sri Ram and Lakshman. Hanumanji enters Patalu. As he enters the outskirts of Patalu, he sees a strange being. He encountered Makardwaj. Makardwaj intercepted him and tells him to stop. Who goes there? My name is Makardwaj. I'm the son of that great Veer, that great warrior, that great devotee of Sri Ram, Hanuman. Hanumanji steps back a little bit. He's very intrigued and requests the introduction. Hanumanji initially doubted Makardwaj's claims, for he had devoted himself to a life of celibacy throughout his life. Subsequently, Hanuman, thinking of his master, Sri Ram, delved into meditation, seeking enlightenment about Makardwaj's origins, and he uncovered the truth. In frank conversation, Makardwaj revealed to Hanumanji that he was prepared to confront him even though he was his father, to honor his allegiance and his vow to his mentor, Ahiravan. To uphold his master's wishes, Makaldwaj challenged Hanuman to a duel before granting him access to the palace. Impressed by Makaldwaj's unwavering loyalty and dedication, Hanumanji bestowed his blessing upon him, and the two engaged in a formidable battle. Hanumanji overcomes Makaldwaj and leaves him bounded and continues towards the palace in search of Sri Ram and Lakshman. As Hanumanji journeys towards the palace, he sees two birds on a tree. He sees two birds on a tree. You see two birds flying, coming to sit on a tree.
I don't know. Yeah.
Settles on a tree. On flying towards Patalok, they had seen a lot of crowds, a lot of people entering the city. One bird asks another, what is all this commotion about? Why is there so many people going towards the palace? The other bird says, don't you know? Ahiravan, he has kidnapped. He has got two handsome young boys. They seem to be of a princely nature. And he's going to offer them at his great tantric sacrifice towards Chamundi Devi so that he could get even greater powers. Hanumanji, who hears that, hastily makes great haste towards the palace now. And the two birds fly away.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं तुम्हारा की जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं कौन कहते भगवान खाते नहीं मेरे शब्द की जैसे कि आते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुलाती नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं Thank you.
Very quickly. He's extremely worried now. He feels he's running out of time. Hanumanji journeys towards Patalo. Again, he spies the courtyards of the palace. Chandrasena, queen of Patalok, sees Lord Hanuman and she goes towards them. She immediately goes towards him. She exclaimed that it was foretold that when a Vanar enters Ahiravan's kingdom, or a man, that will signal the imminent destruction of Patalok and the end of Ahiravan. She further enlightens Hanuman Baba that Ahiravan had a boon that he could be killed only by a man with deformed body parts. And Hanumanji's chin was deformed by Lord Indra Dev's Vajra. And that the source of Ahiravan's power and immortality was derived from 5 lamps that is continuously lit overhead, Patalok. And the only way to defeat Ahiravan was to extinguish these 5 magical lamps simultaneously. Hanumanji then assumes a minute form and goes looking for Sri Ram and Lakshman. He hurries towards the palace, trying to locate the dungeon where Sri Ram and Lakshman is being held. Hanumanji speaks to Sri Ram and Lakshman. He removes them from their trance. And he tells them that they will be freed very soon. That on the way here, he had spied the mandir of Chamundi Devi. And he will go and talk to her and seek her blessings and her guidance. Hanumanji then departs for the mandir of Chamundi Devi. Hanumanji enters the mandir of Chamundi Devi and he vows. He does worship to Chamundi Devi. Chamundi Devi, pleased with his devotion, advises him not to act hastily. Ahiravan wants to get rid of his enemies, she says. That is why he sacrifices them to me. He is not doing this to please me. His actions are selfish and is not at my behest. Ahiravan is persecuting the innocent, good and holy persons of Israel, and his end is near. Listen, O Hanuman. Sri Ram and Lakshman will be brought here soon. You should accompany them unseen and have Sri Ram and Lakshman trick him into supplicating himself to me, at which time you will end his earthly existence. Hanumanji then proceeds to a quiet spot where he sits down and meditates on Bhagwan Sri Ram. Hanumanji is enlightened, and he assumes this magnificent form of Panch Mukhi Hanuman. Assuming his Panch Mukhi Hanuman form with 5 faces representing different deities, Hanumanji successfully extinguished the lamps over Lanka, thereby negating, destroying the immortality of Ahiravan. This Panchmukhi Hanumanji is magnificent and awe-inspiring. This form arose in Patalo, where Vayuputra Hanuman was charged with the responsibility of saving Sri Ram's life. Little wonder that this form is endowed with so much prowess and relieves the sorrows and difficulties of all those who pray to Panchmukhi Hanuman. Hanumanji then assumes his normal form and he goes towards the Devi Durga Mandir again. He goes towards Sri Ram and Lakshman, so he could inform them of the plans. He informs Sri Ram that he has the support of the Devi and tells him what advice the Devi has given. Sri Ram then gives him his blessings and Hanumanji proceeds towards the temple of Chamundi Devi, where that great Tantric Yagna would be done. Hanumanji assumes an invincible and invisible form, and he goes to the mandir of Chamundi Devi, where he witnesses that tantric ritual that Ahiravan has decided to perform so that he can get rid of Sri Ram and Lakshman as per his father's wishes. was destroyed. The last of Ravan's great warriors. We shall have one bhajan and then
Thank you so much.
Bole Siyapati Ramachandra ki. Right, so devotees, we have come to the end of another evening of Ramleela celebrations here at SWAHA Hindu College, and I really want to commend the members of the Shiv Gana organization. I want to invite Bhai Krishnamurti Ramjit on stage. He was in the narration, and I think it is the first, he's the director, coordinator of this group, but tonight would have been the first night he did narration, right? So he said he was a little bit nervous, but I think he did a fantastic job. So let's hear it for the players and for the director. We're waiting until he comes on stage. I want to recognize again, we have in our midst, of course, a number of Pandits, Pandit Vinayak Prasad, I see Pandit Chandradev Dubey, Pandit Tarun Maharaj. Right here to the front, some of you from Sangyu Grandi may not know Pandit Satish Maharaji. Panditji, you could stand, so they'll see you. There's Pandit Mahindra Maharaj. We just had Pandit Surendra Maharaj was here, I think he left. Where's Pandit Mahindra? Very Grandi people see you, right? And the students see you. And this is right, so Pandit Mahindra Maharaj also is here. I want to thank them for being a part of our presentation, for supporting SWAHA Ramleela for 2024. Mr. Ramjit, please come. Let them see you. He didn't want to be on screen, on camera, right? But fantastic job by this group. They have recently returned from touring Guyana, and a few years ago, India also. So they have tremendous talent. I want to commend them. At this time, I ask that we all please stand as we join together, closing mantras. I want to, as you're standing, I want to ask if, well, we have our two Pandits here, our guest Pandits, if you, right? I'll ask Pandit Satish to lead us in closing prayer this evening.
I invite you to close your eyes, clasp your hands as we meditate on Bhagavan and close this evening's session. Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री राजा रामचंद्र की जय, श्री विष्णु भगवान की जय.
Thank you, Panditji. Swaha Mata ki, Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. We invite Panditji, Pandit Satish, his Dharmapatni, Pandit Mahindra, his Dharmapatni, who also came together with all our Pandits and all of you, if you can make it tomorrow. Once again, I remind you, we start earlier. The Havan and Puja will start at around 6 p.m. conducted by Pandit Chandradev Dubey. And we have a few Ramayana verses will also be chanted tomorrow, and then the play will start earlier at 6:30, so that by 7:30 we can make preparations for the burning of Ravan. So that is the timeline where we want to finish everything by 9 tomorrow, including burning of Ravan. So we'd like that you all come and support. Remember, it will be aired on ITV Diwali Day. And you can check the SWAHA Hindu College Facebook page and our Shiv Gana organization also. Please check. It was live streamed by Mr. Rishi Besai. We say thanks to him, thanks to ITV team. I want to recognize Mr. Robert Taylor from Express newspaper, who is here also. And to FNS Sound, special thanks to all of you. Sitaram devotees, Bole Siyapati Ramachandra ki, and thank you.